again, how many of you do not understand this new system? So if the teachers are actually supposed to implement this system are like, we have no clue. Can be so good, but if you can't express yourself, which is the case, like if I think about it, I know so many people who are very smart, very brilliant, but who will ever know? Because we are used to people knowing we are smart through passing exams. But if you think about it, like the real world, it's not like you're doing exams, like you know.
Yeah, the world is not an exam. The world is not an exam. It's not like I'll go to my boss's office and he will give me an exam every time I do an assignment. No, it depends on how I'm given. Like for example, I'm an engineer, so we'll have design. You'll have a design that you have to do for a certain thing. If it's for the drill stem or whatever that you have to do, you have that design. Do it, but that means you also have to engage different people. That means you have to go constantly talk to your boss. By the time you're presenting your whole design report in front of your managers and your boss, you are doing it competently to a way where you can both engage and move forward. But I can imagine someone who hasn't had the opportunity to gain those skills. By the time they're trying to engage, they're so scared, they don't know what to ask, they leave out so many things, in that by the time even they're giving that report, it looks so incomplete. Because you know, in essence, this is not an exam. Life just moves, it's reality, it's life. If we treat it as an exam, like the way 844 has tuned us into exam robots,
everything,
that's not how it was. And then it's also changing. Like I remember in 844 there's something we were constantly forced to do, is almost do exams every single time, and the notion behind it was we want you to understand the format of the exam. Then I kept on asking myself, am I here to understand how exams are set, or am I here to understand
the knowledge so you can answer?
So that no matter how 2 years down the line, you still remember.
You still remember.
You're not going to remember the
I can tell you,
formats.
if I right now give you an exam which you did in high school, literally even me who passed will literally fail, because we literally just
reading for the moment. After looking at 844 and obviously where it fails, and looking at IG, I feel like IG somehow is actually the superior system of education, because we have very little to say about it besides the fact that it's unaffordable.
True.
And then about it, and then none of the schools are not there. The schools are actually popping everywhere because you
no, but let me tell you something. Like IG system, even though we want to be proud and have our own systems as Kenyans and everything, we have to accept the fact that this system has worked throughout the world. Like it has worked I mean, look at the Western countries today. It's not like I'm saying that we should look at them, do what they're, but we have to appreciate that some things work. And if they work, there are some certain aspects that you need to pick from it. So as per ourselves, wanting to conform to our own system 844 without trying to match what is internationally acceptable, basically we're going to be churning out Kenyans who can't move out and go do things out there. That's why you realize if a Kenyan finishes 844 here, goes outside, I will tell you that I'm one of them. I'll tell you there are very few people who want to come back. Because you get such holistic experiences outside there, and by the time you're landing in the job market outside there, you feel like this is actually what is comfortable and needs to be done. But you go and get that experience out there, you come back here, you get into an office, you feel like you've been put into a box. That box is covered and sealed and told you're not going to move anywhere from there.
But I think even on the issue of like guys who go out of the country for uni, when they come back, they really find it hard even settling into the job market, and you find
that's
so many of them quit those jobs and start their own businesses. Like you find they have businesses that are running and are not dying because you've been confined to like a box. He said, like it has been sealed and there's no room for growth. Like you can't.
Another thing. Oh my God, I just remembered. 844 does not teach entrepreneurship. It teaches employment, and that's why the rates of unemployment right now are so high, because we've been put in such a box. We cannot think outside that box. So you went to school for journalism, and because 844 tells you after the 4 years of education, you are supposed to be a journalist.
So that's the
but what they don't tell you is how to transition. Like, how do you actually become a journalist? Not by actually going to uni for journalism. That's not really the case.
Have you seen outside there, like,
Which is so bad.
For example, I can do journalism, but after I finish school, I don't necessarily have to be a.
No, you
are
don't.
a lot of things within the realm of journalism
Then you
that
can do.
which the
that's the thing,
system
you know,
doesn't
we are
bring.
not told that there are so many things within, like, let's say, like, within journal. We are not
Yeah.
told.
We're not told.
Yeah.
We are not told that, okay, under a journalist, you can be a writer, you can be an editor, you can be a PR person.
Yeah.
And then you see,
Yeah.
that's the thing, we are not told.
Kenyan teachers, and he asked, how many of you in this crowd understand what you're teaching these kids in school? No hands went up.
With the previous
He said,
system or
No, this
the
new one now.
CBC,
This new system of
curriculum.
education. Yeah, then he asked again, how many of you do not understand this new system? So if the teachers are actually supposed to implement this system are like, we have no clue.
But let me ask you, what's so new about this system? Like, what is it exactly that they
And
don't
it's
understand?
competence, like
competency-based.
understanding your child's talents. It focuses more on the
Their strengths,
development
yeah.
of the child
Okay.
than the education section. Because education is like, for the CBC, education is a bonus. It's if we could do like fine.
But wait, before we get there, but how are teachers who've been teaching like for 40 years, they've been teaching 844, and they're trained, I think, for how long?
No, they've been training for close to almost, I think, a month now. I think they should
A
be
month?
concluding their even less than a month. Should be less than a month.
It's sometimes
so hard
it's
for
a-
them to transition, and if they can't transition, then how the students?
But, no,
supposed
but that's
to-
not that's not my problem with
transition.
Kenya. That's the problem with Kenya, and especially how our political system tries to jump into certain things without properly going through the notions. Like you can see the CBC thing. It was introduced, they kept on saying they're going to change the education system. But then they have not really taken the country through what this new education system is going to look like. We are going to basically jump into another quote-unquote 844 kind of dilemma, where it will reach a point, next 20, 25 years, the government will be like, oh, CBC is not working for us, so we need to jump into
25 years is too
another.
long.
Even 25 is too long. So
In South Africa, it was introduced and it failed, and they went back to like, they just went, you know what, let's keep our system going.
And you know, I feel like another problem in this country is that we politicize everything. Things like healthcare, things like education. What has politics got to do with this? But then at the end of the day, you find that again,
The stakeholders
it's
in
been
this,
politicized.
the
Something like
stakeholders.
education that I feel like we should, as in they should all agree on. Like they should all sit together
How
and
do
be
they
like,
come?
have
How
something.
who makes the final decision on something?
I was
like
told, no, you know, there's always this notion that they say in
Yeah.
politics, most of the policies are just created in a room full of old men.
this? Yeah.
Basically,
Boardroom.
not in
Yeah.
a boardroom, not
Do
understanding
they,
what
do they like
what's
take
the
students
actual
like
thing.
us?
No!
Ah.
That's the thing.
Put us
There's
together
no
and ask us
practical.
what do you guys think is wrong with the system?
Give the example of when
Because
Mutiaweni
we know,
was given.
because we
we
know
know
because
because-
I feel like
yeah.
the 844 system is a
Yeah.
system that could work. It just needed major changes.
Fine-tuning.
I feel like they didn't have to get a
Yeah,
whole new
fine-tuning.
system of education when you
Exactly.
could just have worked to at least improve one that like teachers and students already understand. Just make it better.
Just you know, tuning
Yeah.
it to make sure it
Because you
catches,
need- yeah.
it fits the needs of every student, be it one who goes to a public school, one who goes, because at this point, even the 844 still doesn't cater for the kids who go to public schools because they don't have you guys we do the same exam at class 8, and number one in the country has 430. This is from a private school, but number one in a public school has like 380. Why is there that? Because
Public
huge
schools,
gap.
no. Private schools are focused on
Getting
good
the-
performance,
Yeah.
so that people can come in because people are paying. Like,
But that is
business at the end of
as
the
much
day.
as it's business, but why at the expense of other kids? Because we should try and make it a level playing field. Like we want to try and make it a level play, so that as much as yes, parents are investing the most, there are thousands and there are thousands in these private schools. The government should also be investing its thousands and thousands in public schools.
Yeah. For me, I'll say, because I didn't go through the 844 system, but the stories I've heard from people who did go through the 844 system, I do feel as though there's major changes that need to be changed to be implemented. Not that the whole system needs to be changed, because obviously it's worked.
Yeah.
You know, to a certain extent,
Yeah.
right?
Look
But
at us.
yeah, like you survive and you're here now and you're doing
Yeah.
well in school and you have good careers.
Mhm.
But I do feel as though some things can be tweaked and others they just need some fine tuning basically.
we didn't need a whole new system.
We don't need a whole new
honestly.
system. That's what I feel.
We don't.
And it's the little
Yeah.
things, like just like waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to class. Like being in class before it's bright outside. I feel like certain things like that can be changed. But other than that, I feel like it's a system that has worked.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly we've been okay. We have very successful people who come from 844 system. But I do feel as though I'm still pro IGCSE.
Pro IGCSE.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
do
feel like
think
at the
like-
end of the day, we all agree on one thing, that the IG works better, especially when it comes to being a wholesome being, which I think is like what we all want.
Yeah.
Please don't forget to share this video, like, and subscribe.